Now, when this client walked through the door, I looked at her and said, "Oh, you here for a keratin Botox?" She said, "No, I'm here just to get a silk press and a trim." And I was like, "What?" And then I got to talking to her. She said she hadn't done nothing to her hair but just washed it and let it dry for over 5 years. And she also said for 5 years she's been saving the money to come to see me to get her hair done. And I'm like, "What?" And she said, "Yep." And so I was looking at her and I said, "Okay, but I got something I have to say. Um, it's no need of you coming here getting a silk press and a trim when your hair is not going to last because you have not done anything to to train it for the last 5 years. So you're going to spend all this money and then your hair probably will only last about a couple of days. So I suggest that you go ahead and get a keratin Botox because that would make a difference." She said, "How much is that going to be?" I said, "Don't worry about it. I'll give you a good deal." She said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah." And the reason why I said that is because I didn't feel like going through all this and working real hard to press out her hair, and the hair going to try to revert right back as I'm blow drying it out, as I'm pressing it out. You know, that kind of hair, you know, can't comb it, don't you want to style it? I don't know what to do with it kind of hair. So anyway, I talked into the keratin Botox, and thank you, Jesus. So I just did the shampoo, 2 shampoos on her, and that was cool. And I now brought her to the chair, and I'm going to section her into probably 5 sections. And that way I can control the hair. And as you see, the hair is very, very, very tight and very natural. And when she came through the door, I was like, "Oh my God." But never fear, Eldridge's here. So I decided to go ahead and give it this keratin Botox because the keratin Botox is the best thing on the market. I keep trying to tell you people. I got testimony after testimony from these clients telling me how this hair, how this product has really helped their hair, how it's helped them to be able to manage it, how it has helped it to grow, how it has helped it in so many ways. Okay, so I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm trying to help you and sell you at the same time. Anyway, I'm going up the back. I'm doing the simple procedure. What you do is you take the keratin Botox, put it in a bowl, and then you take a tint brush. And you're going to start at the, well, you can start anywhere you want to, but I usually like to stop. I mean, start in the back. And you're going to take like 1/4 sections and apply it. Now, with this is a version keratin Botox. This is not a touch up. This is for when you never had one done at all on your head and you're doing it for the first time. But you have no chemicals on your hair. You don't have any relaxer. Because if you have a relaxer, you want to put it on only on the regrowth. But this is a virgin, meaning she has no chemicals at all. So I'm going to have to apply it from root to end. Now, what I try to do is get as close to the roots as I possibly can because the product is going to eventually go down to the roots. And I do that just to make sure that I can get good coverage and there's no discomfort. The product is very gentle and it doesn't burn, but it can itch certain scalps, like a little tingly sensation on the scalp. But it never gets severe or anything like that. So I'm going to apply it all the way from the roots to the end, get it nicely saturated. Now, the key to this is to make sure you towel blot the hair really well. I emphasize towel blotting the hair because you want to get all the water out, all the moisture out, because you don't want the product to run down the neck and face of the client. If the hair has a lot of water in it, it's going to run more because you got water and the product. So if you towel blot all the oil, all the water out of the hair, then it will absorb the keratin Botox. And so that's what I'm doing. So just take your time and go through it and make sure that you get it all the way on the hair. That's all you got to do. Just take your time and pull it through. Now, I was concerned about this woman's hair, and the reason why I wanted to do this woman's hair so bad and go ahead and record it is because this should be a true testimony. Sorry about that interruption. I tell you, try to do a video and everything happens. The phone start ringing, people start knocking at the door. I know I should edit this out, but guess what? I'm trying to get this done and over with. So bear with me on that. Now, where was I in this whole process? Anyway, I'm working away on this head, trying to get it taken care of because I wanted to make sure that as a hairstylist, I'm telling you right now, I've been working doing this thing for 40 years. And I like to make my job easier. So sometimes a client will come into my salon and want their hair done, and I'll look at their hair and they need a keratin Botox because I know the keratin Botox is going to make my job easier and make sure the client is really happy. But sometimes they don't want to spend the money. Why? Maybe because their pocketbook is not strong enough. Or maybe because they're just, I want to say cheap, but maybe they are cheap. That could be a reason. Or maybe they just don't know or not sure. So I'm like, I have to make it work for me. Now, if she didn't want it done at all, I probably would have been disappointed. But sometimes I'll go ahead and do what I call a keratin Botox wash at the bowl. You know what I'm saying? When you're putting the conditioner on, I will put it on like a conditioner. Instead of going through, taking each section and going through the whole head, section by section, I'll just take the product and spray it all on the head of hair and run it through like a conditioner. You know what I mean? You know, you put a conditioner on, you just put it all over the head and you comb through it and stuff like that. I'll do something like that and put them in dry. I know it's not going to be a full keratin Botox treatment, but at least it's going to soften the hair some because guess what? I need it to be easy for myself, all right? So these are some of the things that we do at the bowl. And the fact that this is considered a conditioner, when you look it up, when you Google it, it'll tell you that the keratin Botox is a conditioner. It's put in the category of a conditioner, not a chemical. So all you're doing is giving it a deep conditioner. A lot of you people said, can I use this product and set my hair? And I thought about it. I said, you know what? The process is that you blow it out and flat iron it because it's heat activated. But I'm thinking that if you were to put it on your head and then you just set your hair like you normally do, the product still is in there. And when you comb it out, if it's straight, it's straight. If not, you can go through it with a flat iron or a curling iron to help put some more on it. It will not harm it. It's going to do good regardless. So the answer to that question is yes. I have yet to try it with a set. I think I'm going to do that. But it's a good thing to know that I think you can do that. So anyway, I've applied the keratin Botox to the head, and now I got it at the bowl, and I have rinsed it out, and now I'm applying the keratin repair mask. And as you see, her hair is softer already. It's more manageable. The texture has softened and relaxed some. I'm able to comb through it easily. Before, I couldn't get a comb through it. I couldn't get a rake through it. I couldn't do anything. So now I brought it back to the chair, and I'm putting on my protective leave-in conditioner spray. And that's so I can blow dry it, and it'll protect the hair from the heat, especially when I flat iron it. So now, as you see, I'm able to comb through the hair pretty good now. Before, it was no way it was going to happen. Now I'm going to take the blow dryer, and I'm going to start blow drying the hair, and you're going to see that the hair is blow drying pretty easily. Actually, I was impressed. I said, wow, this is really a good product. I mean, I thought I was going to have a hard time trying to straighten it out, but the product straightened out pretty well. I mean, the hair straightened out pretty well. It was pretty cool. So I just took my time and went on and just continued to blow it out step by step. Now, she has some thick hair. She really does. So it took me about 30 minutes to really blow dry this hair out. But I knew then that when I got done with her, she was going to be happy and that her hair was going to last. She was going to be able to get a good week or two without having to worry about her hair reverting back. You feel me? And that's the whole idea. And it was going to seal that cuticle, it was going to add protein, it was going to take care of the porosity of the hair, and her hair was going to steady be intact. Matter of fact, she called me and tell me, Elder, oh my God, my hair has never felt so good in all its life. I'm so glad I waited 5 years. She waited 5 years to come to you. The story is like, she said she was driving by my salon. I had a salon on Charlieville at the time. This is right before COVID. Yeah, 20 years ago. 5 years ago, 2020. So that's when COVID was on. And she said, I saw your sign, your picture in the window. And I'm like, oh my God. Then she said, and I looked up and there you were standing right there in the window. And I said to myself, I'm going to one day go and let him do my hair. So she waited 5 years. She said she saved her money for 5 years. She's out in Simi Valley. So if she had to wait 5 years, save her money for 5 years now, really? That means that she really was limited on her income. So I appreciate, and this has happened to me before, people have saved their money just to come and sit in my chair to allow me to lay hands on them. You know, it's amazing. I take it as a compliment that people will fly from states, from countries, all the way to Beverly Hills for me to do their hair. And I think that is the biggest compliment that a hairstylist can ever have, is that when people want you to do their hair and they will save their money and not go to anyone else and just wait for you to do it. And that's a lot. That's a lot to wait that long. Personally, I'd probably say, girl, go get your hair done somewhere, anywhere, you know. But if you want to wait, save your money to come to me, I appreciate it. I think it's the biggest compliment in the world. So thank you so much for all you people that have done that out there. Save your money just for me to come. I hear it on social media all the time. I can't wait, Elgin. One of these days, I'm going to save my money and I'm going to come out there. I'm going to let you do my hair. That is my bucket list. That is my dream come true. It's just for you to touch me with your wonderful hands. Oh, I love that too. It's amazing. So I'm still blow drying her hair, as you can see, getting through it. And it's so much easier for me to do because, like I said, I did not want to deal with that hair in its 4C condition. Now, I'm old school. We would just call it straight out nappy. That nappy hair, it was nappy as hell. And I got nappy hair, so I ain't got no problem with nappy hair. It's all about how you control it, and each nappy hair is different than the other nappy hair. That's why they got 4A, B, and C hair. 4 meaning it's a kinky hair, meaning that it has flat cuticle that's kind of, has a dry look in its natural state. It doesn't have a silkiness that you would get if you had a 3, B, or C type of hair. So, because her hair was so nappy, no, not again. I'm just trying to get through this video. Why do people calling me like that? It must be the season. They want their hair done. But I'm going to get through this video because that's what it's all about. I want y'all to see this virgin keratin Botox on someone that hadn't done their hair in over 5 years and wore it only natural because she had some kind of hemoglobin, I hope I said it right, condition with her. I guess that has to do with her brain or something. I should look it up. And so she just let her hair be natural. And it looked a mess. And she walked around like that too. But people are wearing their hair natural these days. But me as a hairstylist, of course, I looked at it and said, oh my God, what the hell? Girl, sit down, something. I would have done it for free just to help the girl out, walking around looking like that. But let me digress. I'm not trying to talk about the client. I'm not talking about the client, I'm talking about the hair. I look at people's hair and I can't help it. I'm a hairman and I come up with conclusions right away. I can tell pretty much the walk of life of a person by their hair, how they groom their hair, all that, you can tell. And I knew she hadn't had her hair done in a while and that this is gonna change her life. This is considered a makeover for her. And as you can see, she got some nice hair. Actually, she really does. After I put that keratin Botox on there, I saw the integrity of her hair. She has a nice grade of hair. And her hair will grow like a weed, you know, especially now that I have, there we go again, Lord have mercy. When they stopped calling me this morning, I apologize for y'all for this, but hey, it is what it is. And I'm almost through with this. I got about another 15 minutes. I'll be dying. All right, she's looking at her hair. She said, "Oh my God, my hair's never been this straight before, just by someone blow drying it out. You're something else." And she's sitting there, you know, smiling. Look at her, because she's being graced by the Emperor of Hair himself. And there go my client. You know, I'm working on what is this, a Saturday? So I'm trying to do this process, and I got another client sitting there, and another one on the way, and another one, another one. So I have to hurry up and get this done and get it out the way. And I only got like an hour and a half for this woman. Meanwhile, when she was processing on the dryer, I went ahead and started on that weave. I had to take down a weave. It was a unit, actually. I had to take it down and take the braids out and all that. So what I did was I put her on the dryer with the keratin Botox, and then I took the weave out of her head. And then when it was done processing, I told my client to comb out her own hair, and she did, you know, which I don't have a problem with. You know, sometimes you need help from your client. And plus, she's so tender-headed with her weave. Shoot, girl, here, you comb this out. I ain't got time. You're going to be up here, ouch. One time she cried like a baby in the chair. I was like, girl, you too grown to be crying. And of course, it was embarrassing, but she's so tender-headed, so I let her come on here. You know, she can control the pain. So now I'm going through it, and I'm pressing the roots, and I'm flat ironing the rest. Now, people say, why are you putting double heat on it? I'm not putting double heat. Both temperatures are the same, about 430 to 450 degrees. And what I use the pressing comb for is to get to those roots really, really close. And that's what I'm doing with that. Oh, Lord, why do they keep bothering me? All right, I'm gonna bring y'all in my world, okay, as a superstar. Hey, Tippy, what's up, baby?
Okay, I just found out that I'm off Friday too. Would that be better for you?
Friday, if you can come around 11, that'll be good.
Okay, then I'll be there then.
All right, bye.
All right, thanks, Elton. See you Friday.
You see what I'm talking about? They be calling, changing their appointments. And I'm still old school. I don't go by that app stuff. You know, some people do the app. I don't do the app because I juggle people around. I work on more than one at the same time because I don't know about y'all, but when a black woman make an appointment, a lot of times they say they just want to wash in a set or a blow dry. Then they come in talking about, well, I need to get my edges done. Don't you think I need a trim? And they want all this service, but you only book for one thing, you know? And I'm trying to have a full day so I can make my cheddar, make my money. And then I have to deal with clients changing their mind. So I still the old school way. But when they call and change their appointment, they're messing up my book. And I hate that because it just messes up my book. Anyway, can I go back to this? All right, you see the woman got a little hair on her head. You know, the ends are really bad, really split, but she got some nice hair. And I'm just going through it, working away, taking my time. And you notice I didn't have to go through it too many times. I just hit the roots and just flat iron halfway down and then all the way down. So mostly I hit about, what, 1, 2, that was 2 right there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I hit about twice. And I move on to the next section. So that tells me right there, the hair is moisturized. It is soft and manageable. And I'm able to get through this hair in no time, as opposed to it not having the keratin Botox. And I'm over here fighting it, going over it over and over again. And then flat iron it, and then I look at it, and it's starting to revert already, especially on them ends. You know, them ends can be the worst. They can be so dried and fried and frayed. I don't know what words to say. That can totally mess up your style. And I don't like that. I want people to be happy because uh, they're gonna blame it on me if the hair don't stay straight. Now, I went to Elgin, yeah, care. He ain't all that. I got my hair done, and it only lasted me. By the time I got home, it had already frizzed up and stuff. Yeah, sometimes that happens, especially, and I've seen it. I do their hair. Their hair looks so beautiful and gorgeous, and they go out, and you in this California weather, and they out by the ocean, and they look up, and they stuff they gone right back home, and they like, oh shoot. I'm like, yeah, sorry. You just go home and wrap it or roll it up and it'll come back. But with the keratin Botox, I don't have to worry about that. See, that's what I'm saying. The keratin Botox is going to seal that cuticle so well, it's going to be so tight that the moisture can't get inside of it to cause the hair to revert back. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if you're in these humid areas like Florida or you're in Texas, you need to carry the Botox because that's going to help your hair keep reverting back. Now, if you sweat it out and it gets totally wet and stuff like that, or caught in the rain to where it's so much water that it opens up the cuticle and the hair reverts back, that's on you. But if you're able to keep it from getting a lot of water on it, it takes a lot. Like, for instance, when it's time for me to shampoo my hair, I have to let the water run on my hair a while before the hair finally opens up the cuticle and my hair start reverting back into its natural texture. Because other than that, it takes a minute before it gets straight. I mean, before it's the cuticle is opened up for me to shampoo it and the hair revert back to its natural texture. That's what I'm saying. It really seals the cuticle very well. I've been caught out in the rain and my hair still didn't revert back. And that's because I didn't get it soaking wet. It just got kind of a little drizzle on it. And so I like it. I myself don't have to put heat on my hair but once. And that's when I first shampoo, conditioner, and blow it out and flat iron it. And I flat iron it real straight. That way I seal the cuticle. Now, if you're, the only time I will put heat on my hair is when I want to put some curl to it, all right? But I use the ponyfall in mine. As you can see, my hair is real long on this video. That's my ponyfall in there. It's a little clip in I put in there just to kind of, give me the length and the body. And with that, I don't have to put any heat on my hair at all. All I do is take the thing out and wrap it at night, and then I put it in the morning and go about my business, okay? And my hair gets oily real fast. So after about a week, well, let's say about 5 days, my hairs are really starting to get oily. And so if I want it fresh, and when I'm going somewhere, I'll wash it the day or day before I have to do something because I know it's going to get oily and kind of heavy as time goes on. But it's healthy and it's strong and it's doing its thing. So anyway, back to this lady. I'm working toward the top and I'm getting herself really pressed out and straightened. And she's happy, very happy, as you can see on her face. She's smiling. She's like, I am finally getting my hair done by Mr. Charles. So, and then, yeah, I'm going to go through after this and I'm going to trim her ends. Just a basic trim, cut the bottom, get it nice and healthy. And then I'm going to go through and just kind of cut the ends really well so she can have a basic shape. And then I'm going to go back and put flat iron curls in her. And you'll see in the end, that's going to look beautiful. And as you see, this hair is working out fine, and I'm not fighting it, So, okay, I'm getting ready to do the little trim, y'all. Like I said, I got all these clients sitting here, and I got more coming, so I ain't got time to just be waiting, okay? Now, I did take a little hairdress and put on the hair. I don't know why, but I guess because it was the first time she getting her hair done and hadn't had it done in a while, that I felt that it's okay to make it a little heavy with a little oil. And, I'm just trying to make sure she loves her hair and that she enjoys it and that it lasts. Because this is the first time she came to me. She waited 5 years, so I need to be happy. Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and share it, like it, And if you like me and you want to see more of my content and you want to get advance notices, go ahead and subscribe. I would appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you again for looking at this video. I appreciate all of you that bear with me. I know I can be more edit this and make it more professional, but sometimes, you know, it's best to just be yourself and just bring you into my world and you just see what I do. All right. So I'm cutting it away. And that was that. Didn't even take long. Give that little haircut. Like I said, I gave her a good deal on this keratin Botox so that I can videotape this uh, this whole procedure so that you get a chance to see me do a complete virgin keratin Botox treatment on her. And now I'm going back and I'm putting the little bevel curls in it. As you see, I am not struggling at all. This is an easy thing to do. And you saw her hair. Now, the only way I would have been able to do her hair probably with some Marcel irons, them big old heated, hot heat, cast iron irons and flat irons, which I don't use anymore. One, because they're too heavy. I've been doing hair for 40 years, and I got to be gentle on my wrists because I don't need no problems. I don't need no carpal tunnel syndrome or anything like that. So, and plus electric is in. As you see, I am taking a little hairspray. I think it's the Tresemme Firm Hold, and I sprayed it a little bit so that I can go ahead and put them curls in there and get them to last, you know. That's just a procedure we did. Actually, I'm the one that came up with it in the beginning. It was back in the 80s, and I was working in a salon, and we used to use the Paul Mitchell Freeze and Shine. And a buddy of mine was doing it, right? And he was a black stylist. I said, oh, that's cute the way he's doing that. So I started doing it. Then I had to do a show. It was at the, Gold Show here in Los Angeles back in the day. And so I was demonstrating on stage, and I decided to take out that spray, and I put it in a Lasta product bottle, and then I used it to spray on the hair and curl it. And everybody kept coming, sitting around me, talking about, what's in that bottle? What's in that bottle? What are you doing? How you spraying that, doing them curls? And I didn't want to tell them, but they found out. And then that's how all this spraying the hair and curling it back in the day when we used to do all them stacked curls and then, you know, curls that stick up high and stuff. That's how it started. Anyway, a little bit of history. I've been making waves from the beginning. All right, I'm finishing up. As you see, them curls are in there and looking pretty. I just love the results. I'm very happy. And like I said again, go ahead and share this video, like it, and show me some love. I appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to get them followers up. Okay? And if you want to buy this product, go to elgincharles.com. elgincharles.com, and you will find the product. I love you, love you, love you. I thank you, thank you, thank you. And I appreciate you for watching. Look at that. That's my last curl. Nope, that's it right there. Boop. Snatch. Turn around, girl. All right, I gotta go. Then put a little hairdress on it. Run my fingers through it. Take me a comb. Comb through it real quick. And I know she's happy. Look at that. Look at that girl. She looking good, boy. Look at that. She ain't looked this good in a long time. Just a simple little bob cut. All right, baby. Bye. Thank you so much. Love you.